It's really good. Wow.
How was the energy drink that you're having?
So much flavor.
Is it?
Tons of flavor.
Which one are you drinking?
I'm drinking the lemon ginger.
Ooh,
Yeah, it's helping with my inflammation, the ginger.
nice. How was your submission fight? What were
It was really fun, but it was like really frustrating, kind of challenging. So, but that's why I'm here. That's why we do it.
so? How was your mindset? Because you're doing your submission fight, but then you're also going to be doing Cupcakes Corner.
Yep. And some interviews too, probably.
Yeah.
Hopefully. So yeah, it's just all part of the like. Oh my god! It's all part of like the fun and the journey, basically. So ultimately, we want to be the best fighter we can be, and we want to be a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. So that's what we're on our way to do. Yes, sir.
Good submission there.
Thank you, sir.
It's always a pleasure to see you fight. You've been fighting for a long time. So, I mean, where does Johnny go from there?
No, as big a opportunity as possible. That's what I'm looking for. So Cage Warriors called me again on like 5 days notice to fly over to England last month. We couldn't get things situated in time, so we weren't able to do that. But some point this summer, someone is going to try to call me on like 5 days notice, and we're going to just be ready to go this time. And yeah, we'll be taking out, we fought Wilson Reyes on our last outing on 6 days notice, former UFC title challenger. Yeah, we're just going to keep doing that. Whoever they can put in front of me that is the biggest name, the most money, that's what I'm looking to do. So I want to just fight the biggest possible fight. Maybe Cage Titans, that is definitely possible. There's more and more big names at Cage Titans every day. So I am definitely open to a big fight with Cage Titans too.
I have to say you're very acrobatic in your last Cage Warriors fight.
Yes, thank you.
I've seen so many spins and kicks in my life.
Yeah, I know. And that was on being exhausted too. That was a tough one doing, going out to California on 6 days notice, cutting 14 pounds in the sauna in order to making weight, and then fighting like a stud who won brown belt worlds before I even started doing jiu-jitsu. And then to go in and basically dominate the first round on him. Yeah, it was like, it's just amazing. I'm just loving doing what I'm doing and improving and helping others get better as well. So
with the grappling like now, is this just something fun that just gets you motivated to get in the cage and really throw down?
exactly. It's just an opportunity, helps me get better. Practice makes perfect kind of thing, So when they said, do you want to, wrestle Greg Jones? I was more than happy to do it because it helps me get better. It kind of helps me, pinpoint things that I maybe need to fix in my jiu-jitsu game. And then it also just getting out in front of these fans is like one of the best things that I've ever done. So being here in front of this crowd, jiu-jitsu, fighting, whatever it is, it's just an honor to be in front of them. So I'm happy to be here.
Well, it's always awesome to see you in the cage, John. Good job.
Thank you, Macy. Let's go. Yeah, he was a little stronger than I thought, I was expecting maybe. Being a leaner guy, skin and bones, I did not expect him to be as like rigid as he was. He wasn't strong in a way that he could like force anything, but he was very resistant and very static. So when he got like the body triangle, I knew like, shoot, I'm stuck here probably. So yeah, he just had good leverage. I think that was probably the most surprising. But yeah, everything went pretty much how I expected. I wish it was a 10-minute match. Maybe that might have been better, but maybe not too. So hard to say, but yes.
There was one moment, I think, towards the end, where Campbell just sat back in the rear. What was happening there?
Yeah. So I go there quite a bit. Like I'll sit in like a reverse mount. I can attack the legs from there as well. But I don't know if he knew that I've been doing that or whatnot, but he kind of used it against me and was able to kind of like, I don't know the jiu-jitsu word for it, but there's a name, and he was able to kind of like catapult me into his back mount. And then I was stuck from there. But yeah, that's a position that I'm usually pretty comfortable in. But I think the cage kind of messed with us too, or messed with me a little too, because I haven't been doing a lot of jiu-jitsu in a cage lately. So having the cage there, it kind of gave him a little bit better positioning to work onto my back, I thought. But yeah, that is something that I do a lot in that kind of position.
And one more thing. You seem the only person who didn't want to repose over his fight the entire fight, and you somehow got your way. What do you say that might happen?
I have no good question. I don't know. I think that they, yeah, I don't know exactly. I'm not sure, but what I said seemed to carry. some weight, because then Mitch like brought it up in his interview and the press conference. He like referenced my comment. So yeah, I don't know. My words have fair power around here. So I think that yeah, Cupcakes just I just what I say goes sometimes, and it just worked out that way. But it doesn't matter because those two are two of the best in the area, and whoever wins this is due to go towards the UFC. So I feel like they didn't even need that piece of metal. I think it's just like extra for them. What they want is the UFC belt. I think those guys, and that's probably what they deserve. So yeah, we'll see. That's whoever wins that fight is future for sure.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, bro.
Just a quick one for you.
Sure.
You mentioned now you're always trying to get back in there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, as soon as possible. So what are we in right now? May. So June, July, August. Any of those months are good. Cage Titans would be cool. I think they're doing a July show, but Cage Warriors has one coming up in June. Yeah, anytime. For me lately, I think for my last 3 fights have all been on less than 3 weeks notice. So most likely something this summer is going to pop up out of the blue, and I'm going to jump on it, and hopefully we shock the world this time. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.